by there and make that,
What does it mean?
I'm not gonna say, I'm not calling no name. What I
If I
think,
confess, will you hurry up and get that?
I'm asking you and the councilman, if y'all all submit to a drug test.
I ain't got no problem.
Amen, I'll go first.
I ain't got no problem.
I think that would be in your best interest. And I can't understand what the big deal is about the Open Records Act. Everybody I talk to says, Jimmy, says they can go in our office and ask for what they want, and we'll give them a table or room where they can sit down and look at it. So I don't, it's like you got something to hide. We just want to know what's going on.
You said you wanted a copy, Jimmy. You got to pay for it. If you want a copy, you can get all the copies you want.
Yeah, they sent it, they have not answered me, they refused to answer.
It's too
Well,
much.
I'm telling you.
Y'all giving him the floor to talk, and we are interrupting and talking while the man's talking. If anything, we need to be professional and give him his time. He's having to break his time up by answering to our questions and stuff that we have going on. But
Well, you're breaking him up now, so hush.
well, I'm trying to get order.
Okay.
I didn't mean to step on somebody's toes, but fast and
You done stepped on him many times, so hurry up.
I'm stepping on.
Okay.
You need to take hold, to come in here and have a private meeting, and then do something and not tell the citizens, just like a few minutes ago, have an executive meeting. Leave us out there an hour, no water, no nest, no bathrooms, all
You
that.
didn't have to stay, you could've went your butt
You
home.
didn't want me to.
Well, we
You
got
didn't want me
to
to.
be professional.
May
Okay.
I say something later before we sit down? If he's finished, is he finished?
I don't know. We need to let him.
Are you finished?
What?
Are you finished?
I guess I will be this time.
Okay, Chief.
I would
Okay,
like to be-
can I go
No, let me
first?
answer
I'd like to be on the
this question
agenda for
first.
the next meeting, please.
I got this, Chief. Mr. Lake.
Wait, you need to stand here and listen.
Well, he can sit down
I'm
here.
not required
Okay,
to.
done.
You can't make me. I don't want to hear none of that because I got it on the paper. Mr. Albany Herald man wrote all this. Anybody can look it up.
That's not fair.
Okay, Councilman.
If I may address the council as well as the citizens of Meigs, I applaud Mr. Lake for getting up there and passing out false information. In fact, what he hadn't told you is that there's a lawsuit pending against that place. And I hope he goes on record stating the things that he stated, because some of the things that he's explaining to y'all is totally false. In 2007, yes, I was involved in a high-speed chase in which 2 people died. I wasn't involved in the crash. And in fact, the whole entire thing is on video. I was 100 yards away when the accident happened. And that's the length of a football field. That's the reason why I still stand before you now. As a police chief, as a police officer, if I had done something incorrectly or falsely, Post would have taken my certification. But I'm never allowed, and I was never allowed even then. If you notice, when you go back, you never see me on TV defending myself. Because at that particular agency, we're told not to say anything to the press. We're told to be quiet. We're told to just let it blow over. And what the agency decide, even though there's case law supporting my action, the agency decided that it was in the best interest that they settle out of court. So yes, they paid the family money, even though I did nothing wrong. The drug suspect, who I was chasing, was a suspect in reference to a shooting. And if one of your family members had been involved or gotten shot, you would have wanted me as a police officer to chase that guy. And that's why I was doing what I was doing. But again, that doesn't help the city of Meigs. What he just did is try to destroy this whole community. It's trying to rightly divide this community and put out false information. And that's not somebody you want to stand before you. You want somebody that's going to unify you as one unit to come with the truth and not with false information. So I advise you, as your acting police chief, please don't tap into the negative energy that's being put out about the citizens of Meigs, about the officers here. Some of the stuff that he's saying going on is just totally false, and nobody has made him stop. They gave him his 3 minutes. He exercised his right. In fact, he went over his 3 minutes. But some of the stuff that he brought up and he left. He didn't want to hear the truth, and he don't want you to know the truth.
President.
So with him saying that, that's it. Is my time up? Because I want, and one more last thing. I'm no kin to this woman. I just learned today that I'm some kin.
Can you repeat that?
I'm no
Hi,
kin.
cuz. I never known that.
I'm no kin to Miss.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
So-
I know what they're talking about. You know what they're talking about.
I'm a kin.
They're dead. One of the favors.
I'm not no kin. No, what?
You don't have to explain.
May I ask one
I'm
question?
just saying.
And it might lead into another question, but who hired you?
Who hired me? Depending upon who's talking. if you talk to Marsha DeMoga, she's the one that hires and fires me.
I can tell you who hired him under me, Dorothy, and Tia.
Woo! Okay,
Me,
so,
Dorothy, and Tia hired him.
So
did it go before, I mean, that's what I was saying in the executive session. Whenever you're making a major decision, I think 3 people don't hire somebody. You have to have 4 votes to make that legal. So that's why I say you have the committees, but council's getting the committees mixed up. You go and discuss stuff in the committee meetings. You bring it before the whole council, and you have a quorum before you make a vote on that particular
Excuse me, Madam Mayor, I don't think that was the issue that Mr. Layton was bringing up. And I think we totally getting off something different. And y'all want to discuss what council did.
That's part of your personnel.
Then I recommend that y'all go in executive session and y'all make those decisions in
Right, but then
executive
that's just
session.
talking about
However,
that
as it applies to personnel, I can tell you certain things that I was told, but I don't want to get into that issue because I don't want the council to be in violation of what they're doing right now as far as discussing personnel issues
don't be needing
and the
to
hiring
let
of
me
me.
go.
I don't want to
Well, if this is the only.
I do not want to discredit the council, but understand this, that I am a hired person, all right? I'm personnel. So the things that they're discussing now in their best interest so that no potential lawsuits can arise from what they're saying now, I suggest, again, that y'all take whatever it is they did in reference to hiring
Take care of that Monday.
in executive session. But as so far as the lies that you were told, I can totally address that. And as you can see as citizens, you all waited because you wanted answers. But the person that presented all this information just wanted time to destroy you.
Destroyed.
And to separate you, to take away the support of the council. That's what he did. And he did it. He did a great job, but none of it is true. But he told some of it was true. He told just enough of the truth to make that whole lie look real. Thank you.
And then he'll keep practicing accused. I'm not offended, and I don't have to give him a drug test. It's not funny at all, because he wants us to give him a drug test. I don't owe him a drug test. I'm not on drugs, and I have nothing to hide. If I be forced to get one, or not, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying, and I'm saying as a council member, to the council members, it's time to stop G.B.R. from coming here showing out. Doing those accusations that he's doing is not called for. If he get 3 minutes, he don't need to get no more. So I want this to go on the meeting for Monday. It will be stopped. He got 3 minutes and that's it. Some president to walk away and leave the ones that's with him. That's not right. He should stand here and listen to us. We listen to him, he should listen to us. That's not fair. Some president, Obama sits and listens to his people, why he can't listen to us? He ain't no president. But that's who y'all got, whoever it is.
Well, I'm the mayor, but I'm not treated like a mayor, being that he made that comment. But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hopefully because it's in the parliamentary procedures at council, at meetings, whenever we go for our training. We don't know it because we've not been to a training, but it is a place, and even the county commissioners have a place in there where the public speaks. And I think with y'all being citizens of the United States of America, you should have your right to speak. You pay taxes, and there are people working here, not even a part of the city of Meigs, and they say and do whatever they want. And I think y'all as taxpayers, y'all have the right to have your say-so. And with that being said, we need to, I want to have a public hearing so that I can address the public without a problem.
How the meeting?
I'm not the only one that claps.
Look, I think I'm in control of the meeting. I preside over the meeting. I preside over the meeting, and I have to alert whoever to take that person out. Excuse me, can we get order? If everybody can. I think I'm the mayor and I preside over the meeting, and I know when somebody's out of order. I think you need to be led by. Whenever they're in court, you know, they do stuff with decency and order. And in that case, everybody has to be escorted out because everybody clapped.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Madam Mayor, she was warned once before. before, she was the only person that clapped one time, and she clapped again.
What's her name?
And I've instructed
What's her name?
that when they miss that meeting twice, we ask
Well,
them-
that
ask them
was,
to
even
ask
that
them
was
to leave.
brought to me without my knowledge. So, like I said, I'm gonna try, and I don't know if I even will be able to have that authority because they are gonna continue to have a city manager and I'm not gonna have my power. So y'all do whatever you gotta do. Do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I second that.
Everybody in favor of closing, adjourning the meeting, let me know by the word aye. Okay, unanimously carried. Meeting adjourned.
Hey, y'all look at this.
Y'all be out.
Well, we're gonna look at that Monday, if y'all still gonna have a meeting Monday, if y'all.
Oh, y'all.